No, he is not a gay clown.
He is a gay clown. He's an evil gay clown.
Magic made him crazy, so he's full of magic, therefore he's a fair.
Welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. Sorry about the abrupt end last time.
Kafka just dumped food coloring into the water.
Yeah. Food coloring of doom.
There's a great deal of activity. That's us kicking butt. Wahahaha. You'll notice Cyan has a particularly interesting speech pattern, and yet no one else in Doma speaks like him.
He also has like a really cartoony, not anime, but just generic cartoony artwork, which I always thought looked out of place. I don't quite understand why everyone is just spontaneously dying.
It's supposed to be poison in the water, but
No one drinks it.
yeah. I get maybe it turns into vapor and rises, but it's killing people that are on like the bastions. So
Now I'm pretty sure there's something in this castle I missed, but it's worth looking around for loot.
corpses, you'll see plenty of those.
Oh yeah, loads of corpses, but we can't rifle through them. This isn't MGS.
Oh my god, it's a custom sprite, and he's always face down.
King Doma. That's his name, apparently, King Doma.
Well, it's not that surprising. Edgar and Sabin, their last name is Figaro, so basically they live in a place after their last name. So
I suppose.
Hello, the one surviving turban guy.
I mean, Cyan doesn't even dress like anyone else in Doma.
Well, would you want to wear a tacky blue turban? I know I wouldn't.
Okay, I'll give you that. Right. I have no idea what I'm doing in this section. I always screw up in the Doma Castle section. I remembered there was a remedy in the pot.
And there's a corpse by the fire. Maybe he was trying to get warm.
Huh.
They don't let you in there. If it was obvious about him just standing there looking very depressed, that I don't anyone in there.
And Doman Sentry, get out the way! Oh,
No.
I guess we're not allowed in there. Huh.
Doesn't want you looting the bodies.
Nothing out here.
Now, water has a really odd tone to it. I don't think poison, even if it dumped into a river, would be that colorful. Hey, look, more corpses.
So annoying we can't get that chest. We can't get that chest for ages and ages. But
Yes,
it's
and
right there.
It's a really good.
Taunting me.
I think
What
it's
is-
the elixir.
An elixir. God damn it.
A max elixir. Oh yes, his son has died. Oh dear. Actually,
and
then
life
he
and
proceeds to have a heroic spaz attack.
And then he goes miles and miles away.
And they proceed to have arm wrestling
How can
contests.
Sabin say 3 exclamation marks? Oh yeah, if you talk to him in the middle of them, he'll punch you out of the way. This bit's easy.
Of course, and Shadow's still invisible, which makes it even better.
Yep.
His scrolls and basically the items used for throwing and throwing alone are always very useful. So if you're willing to shell out the money, he is a nice person to keep around.
And when you get higher weapons, they can be thrown, although they'll be destroyed when you throw them, but they do huge amounts of damage.
It's odd that you can't control him in this part, even though he has a monitorable health bar.
Yeah, he has his little ATB bar as well.
You really like using those Kamehamehas.
Well, they're his best attack. What can I say?
Well, you could always try Meteor Strike, but then again,
yeah, Meteor Strike does less damage and doesn't work on all enemies.
fine.
A lot of enemies, you can't Meteor Strike them, and some really weird ones you can. Like there's an enemy coming up that is a train.
What? What? I won't ask. Fantasy logic.
But he can't lift up like a squirrel because he's afraid of squirrels.
That is a perfectly normal fear. Have you ever seen Attack of the Squirrels?
Maybe they're afraid that they'll, I don't know, Pearl Wind him to death.
Oh, that'd be so horrible.
Anyway, we should talk about what's going on.
Well,
Ooh, it's time for the return of some familiar machines.
oh yay. No, that Shadow, since he's optional, just runs off a lot in these cutscenes.
Now, I have a lot of sympathy for Cyan here. This is basically what happens when I get into a car.
Apparently, it's in reverse. Wait, what just went in that building? Or am I seeing things? Oh dear. So you mow over several people?
Yeah, well, not yet.
And then you get to Dictic armor.
Yeah,
which apparently
sorry.
you will. Oh.
You can heal here, but the healing breaks invisibility, but that's cool. We don't need invisibility.
And targeting of being targeted with any kind of magic breaks the invisibility. Which is a useful tip when you're actually dealing with monsters that are able to cast Banish on themselves.
Yeah, a word about invisibility. It makes all physical attacks miss, but all magical attacks have a 100% chance to hit.
Which can be very unfortunate when you're dealing with unpleasant status effects.
Yeah.
And only now are they running at us with other Magitech armors. I think it'd be more intimidating when you first gallivant. Yeah.
The same Magitech armors that were attacking us in Figaro Desert.
Yes, they are.
Jeez.
Well, you haven't leveled up that much, and then again, you're not going to have to worry about your stats in general right now because you have these machines that have completely different stats than you normally would have. Which is why everyone's doing so much magic damage. And there's another.
Did you really think you'd get away?
Exactly.
You're a bit over. How did we side attack him?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe there was an epic thing happening off screen.
Jeez. Oh, sweet, 2 high potions.
Flap those arms! Flap those arms in victory!
Oh, actually, we missed a graphical glitch. I remember when I was playing it. Oh well, never mind.
No, don't mention it. I want to see.
Sabin, not Sabin. Shadow, you know when he came out of invisibility?
Yes?
His whole body was visible. It wasn't like cut off by the Magitech armor. Anyway, now we're magically on the other side of the Imperial camp.
It's
so,
like...
move Cyan onto the back row. At this point, I think my plan was to give Cyan Genji Glove Black Belt combo, which is a really good combo, by the way. But he doesn't have 2 swords.
At the moment. He does, his weapons do get very good strength to them.
Yeah.
In fact, usually keep him with the Genji Glove for the entire game. The thing about the Genji Glove is that when weapons start to have effects, you can activate both effects with each since each strike counts as a singular move.
He's also for this section of the game, you'll just want to use Bushido level 1. Oh, and also, if you're not very confident, kill Shadow before you leave combat, because every time you leave combat from now until the station up ahead, he has a chance of running away. and you don't want that to happen. So yeah, I have him Shuriken himself, which makes so much sense.
It's apparently so effective.
But he actually survives, or whatever. And he doesn't run away, so we're coming up to the end, I guess.
My favorite area in the game, the Phantom Forest.
I guess we'll head through the Phantom Forest next time then, in Final Fantasy VI.
And keep trying to kill Shadow. Alright, see you.
See you.